we think we know where he's going with this. Defensive Player of the Year, the favorite right now, according as you can see up right now, is Anthony Davis, which I think is a good, safe pick. Brian, who do you have, and what do you think is the best bet for Defensive Player of the Year?
I have two guys I really like, and to my surprise, both of their names are actually on this list. The first one is the guy you were alluding to, was the guy that I wasn't going to mention first, but it's Bam Adebayo, who is that 8 or 900 there?
+9.
900. I love that value for him. Should have an all first team defense guy last year. I think he only got second, but I'm actually, I'm proud that he's actually fourth on this list. My other guy, and I don't think he's going to win because it doesn't appear that the NBA or whoever votes for Defensive Player of the Year.
I know where you're going.
It doesn't appear that they have the balls to vote for a guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. So I'm going with Marcus Smart.
I knew it.
Somebody else I really like here at plus 2,000.
Wow.
Oh my God. This is arguably or one of the very best defensive guards that I've ever seen. One of the best probably since Gary Payton. And I think this is somebody who has the strongest odds, literally speaking, to break that sort of wall down for, dudes, I guess 4 and under to win Defensive Player of the Year. Guards don't get enough credit in a guard-driven league for what they do defensively. I think at some point, Marcus Smart is the guy who can change that, at least right now in his prime. He's going to play a massive role on the Celtics team because Kemba Walker's injured, and he's going to take on more responsibilities. It also helps that he has Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum by his side. Tristan Thompson is going to be on the interior, Daniel Tice as well. Marcus Smart is somebody I like as far as value here and somebody who I think could actually win the award. So Bam Adebayo, Marcus Smart, those are the two guys I like here most.
Real quick on Marcus Smart, BetMGM has him at plus 2,500. Some other places plus 4,000. FanDuel plus 5,500. DraftKings plus 4,000. So, I mean, if you're looking to come up, Marcus Smart might be a place you want to look. It's not so bad. All right, Gerard. I'll go with you. I know you value the good defensive effort as well too. DPOY, who's your best bet for DPOY?
So look, even though they're the favorites, right? AD and Rudy Gobert are plus 300. That's still decent, right? And so if you want to be safe, I think the Rudy thing may go over just because he's won it a few times already. So I think that narrative piece may be done. AD, I could see it. And like Brian, I love Bam at plus 900. My only concerns about AD and Bam are, again, the quick turnaround to start this season. But my sleeper, who I love, and this is if Doc can get this out of them, I love Joel Embiid at plus 1,100. I think Joel has, and he has the potential to be an MVP and a DPOY. He is that gifted and talented. If Doc can get him to lock in on that end, man, plus 1,100, I like it.
Yeah, gotta like the value there. Murph, who's your best bet for DPOY?
I actually think Defensive Player of the Year, I see it as one of the most narrative-driven awards there is. People tend to, once people say, oh, he's a good defensive player, people just gravitate to that and stick to that. So I look for guys who will already have received that kind of shine, and people already know them to be defensive players. So Gobert at plus 300 again. He's won it twice. I could easily see him winning it again. Giannis could win it back to back. Since people have already given him that recognition, and Bam is really the sleeper in terms of value, who I would go with, because he gets those accolades now. People know he's a great defender, even though he got snubbed last year, and that might play into it also. The fact that he got snubbed on those defensive teams last year, and now everybody recognizes that he's one of the best defenders in the game. So I would go Bam at plus 900.
Yeah, I would also go Bam at plus 900. That's my pick in terms of best bet, best value, for all the reasons you guys just mentioned. And I just think he's focused on taking his game to another level. And I think he, like Brian mentioned, is not going to be happy he was left off a first team all defense. So I think this is a guy coming out very motivated on the defensive end. And I definitely love Bam at plus 900. All right.